Hi guys, my name is Cassidy and I don't usually do blogs that much. I've had many people asking me about my coming out story and so many more questions about my sexuality, and so this is my first blog ever, and I'm going to start doing them more often because I think that it would be really good for me. I've always wanted to, but I'm kind of shy. I'm trying to come out of my shell because I really need to. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it won't be too long. I found out that I was gay when I was 17 years old. I'm 21 now. I guess growing up, I thought gay people were kind of, evil and going to hell when I was growing up. I actually even used to make fun of them online and stuff when I was about 14, 15. I think in a way because how hateful I was very judgmental when I was growing up towards people because I'm a very strong Christian and I grew up and I was homeschooled growing up, and I come from a big family. I mean, I have 14 siblings, and it's just, I grew up in a different way than most people. I guess growing up, of course, I never liked guys. I mean, I tried to, but every time I would get asked out, like, I would be just like, no. So what I ended up doing was just, anytime a guy liked me, I would talk to them, but if they started asking me, like, out or anything, I just would basically run away. I realized that I just didn't really have any desire to. I just liked guys. I mean, I liked the attention from guys, I guess. Like, I thought they were sweet. Like, I mean, who doesn't like compliments? And you think when you're growing up in high school that you're supposed to be dating guys, and they're supposed to be your dream guy, and it's just like you go down this whole trail, and you really want to be normal, and you want to be loved. And for me, it became really difficult because I never really had any interest in dating. Basically, when I was 17, I remember questioning myself one day just because I guess I was really interested in just females in general. Like, I loved art, I loved modeling, like, everything about girls to me were just beautiful. I just was stunned by modeling, which is why I really love modeling. I think the art of females is just beautiful, and I think that was one of my first signs that I was gay. And then when I was 17, I met a girl online, and of course I thought she was amazing, and we talked all the time, and I kind of met her because of one of my videos that I made, and basically we just talked all the time, and then you start having dreams, and then you're just like, when you start having dreams of kissing a girl, you're just like, you wake up and you're like, that was okay. But I never really thought, even after all these dreams, and I was talking to this girl, and like, this girl she was a lesbian, but her girlfriend, like, cheated on her, and she was hurt, and I was there for her, and I don't know, I just consoled her, and we just talked, like, on the phone all the time, constantly, and we would talk on YouTube. Basically, when I was 17, it was a couple months after I turned 17, I guess my mom found it. I don't know how. She's really good at that kind of stuff. One day, she, like, called my whole family into the living room. I thought we were gonna have, like, a family meeting on how we don't do our chores right, because we have chores and stuff, and she told everyone I was gay, and it freaked me out, because I was like, I'm what? Like, I'm gay? And I was like, I didn't really think I was gay. I didn't really think about it. Like, I just liked a girl, and I mean, yeah, I remember I wrote in my journal, like, I like this girl, but I don't really want to get into the gay stuff because I'm a Christian. That's a no-no as a Christian. You'll get in trouble. God will hate you. You'll go to hell. So I never really thought about it, but I guess when I was talking to her, I never really thought it was bad either. I just never really put two and two together. Like, if you flirt with a girl, because I didn't even know what flirting was or what attraction was, because this was the first person I've ever liked that I can really remember. Like, I know I had a huge attachments to girls growing up, but I never really knew what that meant either. I just thought that's what friendship was, and I was very much naive growing up. I mean, when I was 17, I probably had the mentality of a 13-year-old girl because I was homeschooled. And I'm also kind of bubbly naturally, so you put two and two, it's just like, not a good combination. Hold on, my cat's in my closet. Get out of there! Okay, I'm back. Once my mom found out, it was really hard after that because I basically struggled with myself for a long time, because whenever I found out, I didn't want to admit to it. I actually thought I was bisexual, because if you tell your friends and your family and people that you're bisexual, they're like, oh, you have 50% chance of turning out okay. So, and I kind of really wanted to find a guy that would sweep me off my feet so I wouldn't have to be like, you know, in this weird predicament. It was the hardest part for me was after I came out, I was told I was gay. I took a month and a half to think about it. And I was still talking to the girl at the time. Basically after the month and a half, I came to the conclusion that I was gay. And I remember I sat down with my family. We went out to dinner one night, and I sat them down, and I told them, so guys, I'm gay. And of course my dad, I can't even tell the story. Okay. So basically I told them, my parents, I was gay, and my dad laughed, and my mom just stared at me like, what the fuck? Basically, and it was hard. I remember being really taking it hard, and I told myself, okay, I got to stop being gay, but how? I mean, I went to therapy for it. I tried to date boys, I tried to talk to them, I tried to be flirty with boys, I tried to do everything. I just thought that I needed to meet the right guy, you know? Basically, after all this, it was 2 years, and I mean, I still talked to the girl for a while, but we never met. We only talked over the phone, and after a while, she ended up telling me that she wasn't really gay. She told me that she was faking it because apparently she did it for attention. That kind of hurt when she told me that, but we never dated anyway. We just really liked each other. We talked all the time, but I actually wasn't hurt whenever she left just because, like, I kind of knew after a while that, you know, she wasn't going to be the right girl for me, but at least I had her company. I mean, she helped me through a lot of things. After that, I just worked on myself for a while. I tried dating men. Okay, sorry guys. I came out here because my cat was driving me insane. I can't tell a story. Now he's nuzzling the phone. Kish, can you not? Look at him. He can't even. He's like... how about no? How about you go away? How about... Kish! Kish, come here. He's such an attention whore. No one cares about you. Go away. I'm trying to vlog. Put your phone away. He's like, but Mom, I love you. Oh, look, he sees himself. Okay, I'm trying to vlog. I'm vlogging. Go away. No one likes you. I'm vlogging. Okay. You know, trying to date, and it didn't work out. Most of you probably have been in love, or you dated somebody, and... Kish. And, anyway, if you dated a guy, then you can, or anybody in general, if you really like them and you're interested in them, then you usually get really nervous, and all you can think about is them the whole time, and how, if you're being, you know, annoying, or if they like you, or, you know, normal, like, giddy, oh my gosh, on my first date, or second date, or, you know, and you're trying to impress them and all that, and basically, like, that's how, you know, how you're supposed to feel when you're in love, and you really like that person. But when I dated guys, it just was just awkward. And they always kept pissing me off. Like, every time I was hanging out with them, they'd always do something, and I'm just like, what the freaking hell is your problem? Like, why? And I just got so annoyed. Like, I don't know. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was upset all the time. And I basically decided, no more. I'm not going to force myself to go out with dates anymore, because I went on several dates. I can't even, like, I think, like, 4 or 5. I don't know. I mean, that's a good variety. You'd think after all those guys, you'd be like, okay, one of them was okay. I always felt like an asshole because, like, every time you get back, you know, you're supposed to, like, hug them or kiss them or something, and I was just, like, raced to the door. Like, I'd be like, okay, bye. They're like, can we see each other again? I'm like, well, yeah, oh, sure, just Facebook me. 2 days later, you know, just delete my Facebook. However, I remember when I first was with a girl, like, how it felt, how magical I felt, how much just in love I felt. I mean, not really love, but, you know, whenever you first like somebody, you can tell if they're special, if you think they're annoying, and I can just remember how good it felt, and how just happy I was. Okay. Sir. My cat right now, you guys. He's like, Mommy is blogging. Must annoy Mommy. Why she blogs. I dated a girl when I was 19, like, in person. I never dated the girl that I met online. We just were friends. But the girl I met in real life and we dated in real life, that was when I finally could tell that I really did like girls, and that I had a hard time embracing it for a while. I mean, I really did not want to. I was hoping that I would change still, even when I was 19. But the thing is, when I was 17 and 18, those 2 years, I had never been so depressed in my entire life. I can hardly even remember it, because when you're depressed, time doesn't go, it doesn't flow the right way. You start forgetting what happened. And that's kind of what started happening to me. I didn't even care. I would wake up and no fucks were given. I just didn't care, And I just wanted to be happy, I wanted to have friends. I just wanted to be myself. And the worst part about all of it was that I started lying all the time, because I didn't like who I was. So I kept telling people what they wanted to hear. I lied to my mom about everything, because it's just apparently telling the truth and being who I am wasn't doing me any good. So I thought that if I lied, it would make people like me. So I lied all the time. And basically, I became a liar. I never was truthful, and I was only truthful to myself, and that was it. I just wanted to be myself and live my life as me, not as somebody else. So after a while, like I said, when I was 19, I moved out. And ever since then, I've been moved out, I've been on my own, and I've gotten a lot happier just being myself and not somebody else. Honestly, if this is who I am, then I should embrace it. I should love myself, and I shouldn't hide. And for a lot of you guys out there who are still struggling with telling your parents, I guess the best way to think about it this way is, if you don't tell them, all it's going to do is eat you up inside, because whenever you come out, you don't only come out to them, you come out to yourself, and you start being who you really are. And you feel a lot better about everything. And you know what? Your parents are not always going to accept you. And sometimes it could take years. Sometimes it could take more. I can't really give you that answer. But what I can tell you is that it does get better. I know that's cliche, but it's the truth. It does get better. I mean, the conclusion of my whole life is I don't talk to my family anymore, you guys. I don't. And, okay. And I may not talk to them anymore. I mean, I really do hope one day I can have a relationship with them. And even though I don't talk to them anymore, I mean, I still see my dad and brother occasionally, but that's about it. And, I think they're not really okay with it, but they don't hate me for it. And they'll always love me. But there are always going to be people who don't accept you, and you have to come to that acceptance. Okay, this is who I am. And some people are not going to like it, but if they don't, then let them go. Give your parents some time, okay? You just told them you're gay. They're probably okay, that sucks. My kid's gay. Everything they thought for you has changed, okay? I mean, in their eyes anyway. I'm happy. But really, guys, just be happy and love yourself. And once you love yourself, I will guarantee you can love somebody else. That's what I've learned about it. You cannot love somebody if you do not love yourself. So guys, you can follow me on my Twitter. I'm putting links below. Ow, just popped my wrist. Twitter link and Tumblr link and DeviantArt link, and of course this is my YouTube. And you can subscribe or something if you want. I don't care. I mean, if you want to follow me and watch my videos every week, then that'd be cool. That'd be pretty fun. I like friends. Friends are cool. Friends for life. Have a good day, you guys.